Hey guys, what's up? So jumping right in, today I decided to do a cute little Valentine's Day look. This one's going to be more dramatic, and then eventually I think I'm going to make one that's more simple for people who don't always wear a lot of makeup but still want to look super cute on Valentine's Day. So starting right off, I'm going to go into my Morphe 35U palette. I'm going to go ahead and pick up this shade right here. It's the lightest pink in the whole palette, and I'm just going to use that as a transition shade and just put that all over the lid. So let me scooch you in a little bit. Cool. So I'm going to take that lightest pink shadow on a fluffy blending brush. This one is my Sephora number 31. And I'm just going to put that right in the crease. I don't really want to take that too high just because when you add a bunch of colors like I'm going to today, it could almost be too much, and then by the time you blend them out, it'll go way much higher than you probably thought. So we're going to keep this pretty central right in the crease. Cool. So now you can be a little messy with it because we're gonna blend out a ton today. So now I'm gonna take my Curly Bible palette. I'm gonna take this mauve shade right here, and I'm kind of going to apply that right over where I just put that pink color, but I'm also going to keep it more in the crease. I'm not gonna blend up as much. So with the same blending brush as well. I'm just not going to blend that as high as I did the pink one. So this is what it should look like so far. It's only taken me a couple seconds, so it's super easy. And then we're gonna go in with the darker color. I'm also like making this up as I go, so bear with me. So I'm going to take this shade that's right next to the mauve color in the Curly Bible palette, and I'm gonna be putting that right on the lid. And at first I'm going to pack that on the lid, and then eventually we'll blend out. So with a Sigma E25, this again is just a nice packing brush. I'm just gonna pack that right on the lid. And then once it's all down there, I'm gonna take the edge and just buff it a little bit, but I'm not gonna blend up yet. I'll take another brush to do that. So I'm just gonna lay it down really quick. So now that you have raccoon eyes, I'm going to take that brush that we had before, the number 31 from Sephora, with nothing on it, just kind of whatever is left over from the first two shades we took, and blend out those edges. Okay, so it's blended out. I'm just gonna put some more of that, the darkest shadow that we just took, and pack more of that on the lid, because when you blend it out, you blend the pigment out, so it's not gonna be as rich as it was before. And then just blend that out. And then if you still can't get rid of that really harsh line, go back into the light mauve shade that we took, and then just put a little bit on it and then just buffer that in, and then it should like fade away the line a little bit. And do you see what I mean? Like how we started right down in the crease and it's already like coming all the way up. So that's why you want to start low, because you know as you blend on, the higher that shadow is going to end up moving. And then now I'm going to take this tapered brush, it's number 19 from Sephora, and with nothing on it, and I'm just going to go and buff out all of those edges so that I don't have like a defined line of where the shadow stops. Okay, and now I'm gonna go into my Morphe 35N palette, and then I am going to take this shadow right here. It's like a nice darker cranberry, and I think I'm gonna mix it with this shadow right here. So it's the ones that are right on the bottom. I think I'm gonna mix those two, and then pack that on my lid where we just put that darker color. Yeah, sure. Because I do want this to be like a dark, like vampy, like smoky eye. So, and then if you get some fallout, don't worry about it. We will wipe it away at the end. Ew, look at that line. So I'm just taking up a bunch of those two pigments and kind of almost like patting them on and stippling them on to where I want them to go, just because I do want this to be a really nice dark look. And going back on the E25, I'm just taking that edge and then kind of buffing it out a little bit. That's the good thing about makeup, is if you mess up, it wipes right off. You can fix it. And what I sometimes like to do, I know a lot of people don't like talk about it, is when I'm blending out a crease and I want to move it up, I will literally just like flick it up. I'm going to take this E35 Sigma blending brush with nothing on it and fix this mess up on the top and just blend it away. So now I'm gonna go in. Since I already have this palette out, I'm just gonna use this white cream shade in here. And take that on that fluffy brush that we were just using, and just put it right up here. That way it kind of like stops all of the color from moving up. And it really just helps your blending too. Cool. And then again, I'm gonna go back in with the light mauve shade from the Carly Bible palette and still try to blend this line out because I can still see it a little bit, and that's so like irritating to me. And then I'm just gonna go back in again and darken that bottom shade, or the lid shade. But I'm not like patting it on, I'm actually just using the side of this flat brush and like swiping it on so that it's not gonna move. I'm just gonna put it right on the lid, and I'm not actually gonna blend that out, I'm just gonna keep blending on the crease. I wanted my lid to be darker than it was. Good enough. 90% of my makeup is literally just blending because I'm so like OCD about it. Like if I see a little bit of like patchiness, it kills me, and it'll kill me like all day long to like look at it. So for eyeliner, this is like the fun part of the look. I'm gonna be taking this Revlon little eyeshadow duo. It's called the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art. And then I'm gonna be taking this metallic side and basically just creating a wing of liner with it. So I'm gonna be taking just any small, I think this one is from Real Techniques, just a small flat brush. And then, can you see this? And then just take it like this. And then stippling it is the easiest way because you pick up all of this stuff. And then I'm just going to use that as liner. And then eyeliner is really hard to film while I'm doing this. So if I go out of screen, bear with me. So this is what you'll have for now. We will go and like fix up that line because it's a mess. But I'll do that when I'm done doing both eyes. So I'm just gonna make a mess out of it. Whatever. We're gonna put glitter on top of it anyway, so we have room to fix it if we need to. Okay, and so now I'm gonna go underneath that and clean up that line a little bit with a little flat brush like this, and this Maybelline Fit Me foundation stick. I think this is in the shade 110. And so all I do is I just this, and then I just fix up that line underneath. So now I'm just going to take some NYX glitter glue on a very fine little, it's actually a lipstick brush, but whatever. And I'm just going to put that on this half of the winged liner that we have so far, just so that it doesn't dry out before we get to the wing. And it's okay to kind of go like thick with this stuff. So I'm just going to put it there, and then I'm taking NYX's gold glitter and just putting that right on top of it with the same brush. And then I also do this kind of weird, I like tip my head up a little bit just so that it all doesn't fall down my face and ruin the rest of my face. So cool. And then I will just wipe this same brush off and then go ahead and put some more of that glue on the wing and then do the wing next. And then go ahead and put your glitter right on top of that. And then I was really deciding if I wanted to use rose gold glitter or gold glitter, but I figured this one would stand out. Oh, look at all that fallout. This one would stand out a little bit better. So, but you can use either or, they would both look really pretty. Okay, so now we're just gonna clean up because unless you want glitter all over your face for the rest of the day. I'm just gonna take a big fluffy brush and some translucent setting powder and then just kind of wipe that away. I should have baked a little bit. That's what I should have done. So I'm just gonna put that on. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Let's go back in with basically all the colors we just used before and put that on our lower lash line just with a little angled brush. So I'm going to be going back into the Carly Bible palette in that mauve color and putting that all over the bottom. And we don't really have to smoke this out that much because I want the main focus to be like that glitter. And then another thing you could do that I didn't mention, instead of actually, like if you don't have loose glitter, you can always take this and take this side of your little eyeshadow duo and stipple all of this glitter right on top of it, and it does the exact same thing. I just think when you put those two on top of each other though, they layer really weird and you're able to like peel the whole liner off as one. So I decided not to do that. And then I'm gonna go in with this dark mauve color, more like a burgundy, but. And then I'm just gonna put that on the outer corner and just like drag it in a little bit so it just fades just a little bit like that. And then taking this, what are you? The Sigma E25, I'm just going to buff it a little bit. Whatever blending brush you want to, I'm just gonna flick off some of that excess glitter that transferred up to the top a little bit. Cool. So now I'm gonna be going in with lashes. What lashes should I use? Oh, well, we have to use mascara first. I'm gonna be going in with my Lash Sensational mascara, and I'm not even gonna be curling my lashes because for this look, I don't want my lashes to be overshadowing, kind of, you know? So I'm just gonna be putting my lashes on top of my normal lashes. Let's try that again. Like, I want my lashes to look long, but I don't want them to look long, like poking upwards, and I don't want it to overshadow everything that we just did because it's so pretty. So I'm just gonna be putting on mascara on my lashes the way they are instead of curling them. Okay. Now, the more and more you blink, give this a little bit of time to set in, because the more and more you blink, the more you're gonna get like fallout everywhere. So I'm just gonna keep pushing all of that fallout away. And then I have a bunch of lashes, but I don't know which ones to use. I might use these 117s from Ardell. They're just very average, kind of. And then go ahead and plop those bad boys on there. And then I'm going to go over and put more mascara on them just because they're really, like, as you can see, they're very thin lashes. So I'm going to make them a little bit thicker with mascara and then do my bottom line as well. And then if you always get those little mistakes, like those little mascara marks, they're so easy to fix. Like, all you have to do is just wait for them to dry, take a Q-tip, and then just like flick it off. And then because I'm for some reason not satisfied still with that color, with that blending, I'm just gonna... You can never be too blended. And then this is what you'll have so far. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, so then this is the final look. I don't know about you, but I'm kissing my boyfriend on Valentine's Day and he hates lipstick. So I just put chapstick on. This is just the natural color of my lips. I think it looks pretty good with anything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It's a little bit more complex, but that's kind of how I want my channel to be. I want to have like cool different stuff that nobody really uses. It's not on the, like, what am I trying to say? I hope you guys like it. I see a lot of people doing some of like the vampy looks and I've been liking them and I'm like, I'm gonna do one too. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. It was very fun to make for you guys. Please give me a big thumbs up, a like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one, hopefully. Oh, someone's watching me and my window's open, so he can definitely hear me. Oh, my lips are so chapped.